K304, and we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with another Unfiltered Podcast, episode number 16, I believe.
You're correct for
Last
once.
time I checked.
You're correct for once.
We don't care about the numbers no more. We don't care about the numbers.
Listen, I'm going to still call it an episode 16, so even though you don't care, I'm going to still call it.
Fans care.
Episode 16, ladies and gentlemen, I got my co-hosts, Daze and Stumpy, along with me.
You fucking cool.
And... Shut up. And... I want to apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't think I was going to talk about Kanye today, but guess who fucked around and did some crazy shit over the week?
Wait, you already want to start this shit up without asking how our days were? A week?
Well, I don't care about how your days were, because I know exactly what you're going to tell me. No, but you can tell me. But before you tell me, I'm going to guess. It was a pretty cool day. You know, I had to work and all that. Blah, 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 blah. I had to go to school, came home, and blah, 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 blah. But go ahead and tell me if I'm right.
Nah, mine's alright. I don't even go to school. You're already graduated.
I was not just talking about you, fool. I was talking about both of y'all.
So you can finally destroy the place now, Alex? What the hell?
Listen, we're not talking about no fucking Fortnite. How was your weekends, your weeks?
That was pretty good. That was alright.
Pretty normal.
I see.
Just spent it talking to my waifu, mainly, you know.
Yeah, I seen you put on some cryptic tweets.
Yeah, I saw that shit too.
Like,
Here we go. Here we go.
Long distance, about long distance.
God. Yeah, what's up with that long distance?
Let's see, it's a pain in the ass, but you know.
It ain't sweet in the hood, I guess. Mine was good. Last day of school, ladies and gentlemen. Let me clap it up for myself. Let me clap it up for myself. Clap myself on the back.
Round of applause. Wow. You didn't even have a whole semester's worth of classes.
Ooh, you suck!
Hey, it's still a piece of shit thing that I had to do, and I had to struggle just to even get in the fucking class. So yes, I am patting myself on the back, and all the pain that they gave me, you know what I'm saying, hurting, bank accounts. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, school does not guarantee success. So that's just a thing for if there's any younger viewers or people that's in college, let me tell you, college does not guarantee success.
Nope.
What you do afterwards can, guarantee your success. So,
only thing it guarantees is money loss.
Yep, debt. That's one thing that's going to be following you to your grave. Almost. And anyway, let's dive into some topics. You know what I'm saying? Who want to start?
You can always start yours since you already got to talk about. Talk about Kanye.
Well, I wasn't going to talk about Kanye.
Do it. Just
I was
do
going to be
nice.
Oh, you want to go ahead and talk about Kanye? Alright.
Yep.
Well, let's talk about his songs first.
Don't get me started on looking yourself. Don't get me started on that shit.
Well, there's two songs that you listen to the second song.
I
Because
did
y'all
not
already know my stance on Kanye. I'm not going to listen to his shit. So.
I listened to With Yourself, but I did not listen to the other song, all because, well, the first listen I was listening to part of it, but it was all because it was like a radio loop and it sounded terrible. I didn't listen to the whole, like in CD quality.
But Alex, I think you listened to the second song with T.I., didn't you?
I read all the lyrics.
Oh, you read it.
On Genius.
But you said the beat was hard.
How would you say the
was
beat
hard. So how can you read the lyrics and say, yeah, the beat was hard, but the lyrics was on there?
I was told that the beat was hard.
Oh wait, I think you said the beat was trash. I don't know what you said. I think
was a radio
you said
lip,
the beat
though.
was trash, but the lyrics was hard.
The beat was hard to the one that he didn't have any lyrics to. The scoopity scoopity boopity boopity.
Boopity scoop. Scoopity dee whoop. Whoop dee scoop dee poop. Poop dee scoop dee scoop dee whoop. Whoopie dee scoop whoop poop. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
That was the one where the beat was hard.
I can't lie. It's a good sample, but he fucked up his verse. He really did. It feels like he's not even trying, so I'm like, he better not be being this serious.
What was that Scoopity song even called again? Lift Yourself?
Lift Yourself? Yeah,
that's
what
it
I
was
listened
called.
to. That's what I listened to.
You see, I was trying to listen to Rap Caviar about a couple days back, and then you know, something. It almost played. I caught the song. I'm like, nah, skip this shit. I'm not listening to no Kanye. Get Kanye the fuck out of here. But you know, last week I don't think I asked y'all how y'all felt about Kanye. But when I'm asking y'all this is pre this week. You know, pre the MAGA hat wearing shit. So how y'all feel about Kanye before that?
I think he has problems.
Okay, so Kanye before all this happened is what we were talking about?
Yeah.
Alex, what are you up first?
When he, you know, when I was talking about the fake woke tweets and he was talking about him liking Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? That's and him endorsing Candace Owens.
Well, at that point, I wasn't trying to judge just yet. I was like, okay, maybe he got a master plan here. Maybe there's some sort of plan that I don't understand. But, so I wasn't judging yet, but I knew that there was something behind the scenes going on. But now?
Yeah, MAGA hat wearing Kanye and today's breaking news of Kanye.
Oh,
how you feeling?
Well, today's breaking news of Kanye, I already posted it on Twitter. I said F Kanye, and that's all I need to say is fuck Kanye. Alright, he out here talking stupid crap, slavery. It's a choice, y'all. Yo, black people, did we not get the memo that slavery was a choice? I don't remember.
Well, coming across some of these fanboys, you know, that's the dangerous thing about musicians and really the celebrities, because when you put yourself in that, you know, idol position, damn near anything you say
can go against you.
Yeah, will not necessarily go against you. It becomes influenced into these, you know, other people, and when it's the wrong message. For instance, Charles Manson. How many people have claimed Charles Manson to be a genius, a prophet? You know, him starting off with his music and then him talking, and then people was like, well, man, he's not crazy. He's actually making some sense. Maybe there are, you know, some type of sense to what he's doing. So maybe I should go out and kill a couple people, you know, to serve his agenda. I'm not saying that Kanye West is Charles Manson. You know, I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm just saying, when you have a big influence as Kanye West does, then all the bullshit that comes out of your mouth makes sense to your little followers. And no matter what you say or do, it's gonna be a negative influence. Okay. Brandon, how you feel about it? And then get, you know, today's Kanye.
I'm just lost. What is he trying to say? What is he trying to prove to himself? Like
I'm lost too. I don't think he's trying to prove that he's a free thinker, and by being and his thought of being a free thinker is going against the grain. What everybody else doesn't like, he'll like. That's not free thinking. This is being an asshole for no reason.
He really is being an asshole for no damn reason. It's just, I really think he's still on drugs. I really think he is. He has to be.
And I don't know if y'all caught wind of the Charlemagne and the interview that he did.
I didn't.
I was watching like 20-some minutes of it. Now, I haven't watched all of it, so I can't, you know, necessarily critique the entire interview. Charlemagne was asking some pretty good questions. But it came down to where he was expressing, you know, some of the things that he was going through, some of the things, you know, that kept him off of Twitter for about a year or two maybe. Charlemagne was like, you know, wow, that's a lot. You know, have you ever, like, you know, seek therapy and, you know, tell a therapist, you know, all these things, because it seems like a lot that you're pouring out is so much to take in. And Kanye paused for a moment and said, well, I don't have a therapist. I use the world as my therapy.
Oh my God.
And in him saying that, he basically meant was, you know, sometimes when I call my friends, I'll talk to them like 45 minutes of my problems, even though that sounds narcissistic, however you say it. He said that. He said, you know, that's narcissistic. And, you know, he'll talk to his friends about his problems for about 45 minutes and just basically put it in his music and all that shit. And I'm like, you seeking therapy from people who don't understand you or can't help. These people are not professional people. A lot of people, you know, seeing the pictures of him being fat, thought he was off of some meds from therapy. Well, this motherfucker says he's not on therapy. He's never been on therapy. And this is a big reason. This pretty much explains everything, if you ask. He has mental health issues. Agree or disagree?
You think? I don't know he has mental health issues.
Yeah, something.
The breakdown that he did on his St. Pablo tour.
Yeah,
He's had numerous rants during the tour where he'll just rant for 20 fucking minutes and then end the show.
It's like a waste of people's money, and basically, like, then why am I coming to this concert if all I got here is Kanye ranting over something like Jay-Z or something?
Jay-Z called me, bro. You still ain't called me. Jay-Z called me. Hey, bro, Jay-Z, I know you got killers. Please don't send them out my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man. Right now, press. Get ready to write your passive aggressive, LeBron James, racist comments, season 4 racist comments. Get ready to have a field day, press. Get ready, because the show's over.
And he said that he did that ranting stuff basically out of fear and control. And now he feels like he is in a better place mentally than what he was at the time. That's a fucking lie. He's gotten worse.
He really has.
He's gotten worse.
His tweets say it all.
I don't know how many people can continue to stand by this bullshit. This man flat out said, because if you look at it, slavery is a choice. 400 years of slavery looks like a choice. That's what he said.
When you hear about slavery for 400 years, for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
He's being stupid. Really.
Nah, I gave a big rant last week, so I'm not even gonna waste my breath.
Please. You don't need to.
But man, if y'all still on that Kanye train, bruh. To quote myself, what was it, last year when I was doing that Donald Trump interview outside of fucking Shoe Carnival?
Yeah.
Remember that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Y'all remember that? Man, that shit's funny. I need to post that again.
The wall's coming down, and everybody, you know, if you're on that ship, you need to think about getting off it right now.
Right now.
Right now.
I gotta
if you
right now.
Right now. If you on that Kanye ship, you need to get off right now, man. But again, you know, say all these people that free thinkers, you don't understand Kanye. He's being free of thought. They're trying to suppress his freedom of thought. When has anybody suppressed Kanye from saying the bullshit that he says?
Yeah, well, he's tours. He goes off on Jay-Z about trying to kill him or something. He has shooters trying to kill him.
He's also talked about Jay-Z in that interview too. Basically about, you know, them. He even agrees with Jay that they're cool, but he still feels a little hurt that Jay didn't come to the wedding. J and B didn't come to the wedding.
Wasn't he on tour or something? Or wasn't she putting it? No, she was not putting it at the time.
No, it was a whole thing of, you know, there was rumors. Maybe, I think at that time that's when that cheating thing was going around.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure.
Maybe.
And that they was... Or maybe it was that elevator scuffle, you know, and that pretty much heightened up, you know, well, maybe he did cheat, and maybe they're going through some things, so maybe that's why, they're not showing up to the wedding, and they don't want to be in the atmosphere, and blah, 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 blah. Kanye, man. This is a different... I don't understand how he sees himself being free of thought now, and that he's in a better, place mentally. Because this is far different from the Kanye that we got in years ago, because this is a guy who said that his mother was arrested for the sit-ins So he was born to be different. I forgot what song that was.
He's different than the Kanye who went off on like the MTV Movie Awards against Taylor Swift.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Like, how would your mother feel about you saying that? And knowing that you said she was arrested in the sit-ins, the racial discrimination, that's still slavery. That's still dividing races. And he said another thing, like prison basically brings all races together to become one race. Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
It's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race. That we're the human race.
Is it opiums? I think he's still on opium. I really think he is. He has to.
He's on something. He ain't high off of life, and he ain't high off of information. This is a guy who also said in an interview that he prides himself off of information. He's always trying to seek information. How do you seek information and come to the conclusion that slavery was a choice? You maybe haven't done a lot of reading because, sorry to break it to you, Kanye, slavery's not a fucking choice. No one can sit here and tell me and give me a good reason as to why slavery was a choice. Slavery is still a thing today. It's not 400 years ago. Slavery is still today. I said it last week. I'm saying it again. Slavery is still a thing today. What was you saying?
The guy from TMZ went like pretty much off on when he pretty much said it. It's like a whole minute long, and he pretty much goes off on the whole time, saying why why are you doing this, Kanye? Why?
I actually don't think you're thinking anything. I think what you're doing right now is actually the absence of thought, and the reason why I feel like that.
It's because Kanye, you're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. But there is fact and real world, real life consequence behind everything that you just said. And while you are making music and being an artist and living the life that you've earned by being a genius, the rest of us in society have to deal with these threats to our lives. We have to deal with the marginalization that has come from the 400 years of slavery that you said for our people was a choice. Frankly, I'm disappointed, I'm appalled, and brother, I am unbelievably hurt by the fact that you have morphed into something, to me, that's not real.
You know you ain't shit when a motherfucker from TMZ start hitting you with facts. Like, when does TMZ people start hitting people with facts?
Never.
Never. But man, Kanye is just, if y'all love him, listen, and I know everything I'm saying is basically gonna fall on deaf ears, and I'm just basically talking to myself and to the both of y'all, because people are gonna, you know, the fans, you know, they're gonna be diehard. They're still gonna buy the album, and you know, they're still gonna listen to the music. They're still gonna do this, and blah blah blah. I was surprised that T.I. even jumped on that damn song.
Yeah, I'm too.
I believe he did it because he liked the idea, because he's going against Kanye in the song, so he probably thought, why not?
But I seen a thing on Facebook, you know, off his official page where he shared the Kanye getting schooled by TMZ dude. And he was like, now what the fuck is this? So I'm like, T.I., so now you're backtracking on this one? You sure didn't hold back when you was talking shit about Wayne and what he said about Black Lives Matter?
What's your thought on Black Lives Matter?
What is it? What do you mean? I don't know what it is. Don't come at me with that dumb man. My life matter, especially to my
Oh, I remember that.
You text a whole damn book to the damn world on Instagram. And so now, and then you get a song with Kanye, and for what, you know, he planted in your mind, you know, it's for the, you know, it's something for the people. Whatever Kanye would say at that, you know, freedom of thought bullshit. Comes out, you retweet, now you see the bullshit. So this is why it's dangerous for people to idolize celebrities. You really shouldn't idolize these people. These people have deeper problems than what you ever will believe. I understand you want to be influenced by what, you know, their work and their passion that they put in their work, musically, entertainment wise, maybe work ethic, but still. I mean, and cause they'll do shit like this and break your heart by saying some dumb shit like I forgot what else point I was trying to make. I don't know. Kanye? I think I am. I think I said enough about it. Nigga out here wearing MAGA hats and shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. And then you say you're not for conservative views, and you say some shit like slavery's a choice. Alright, bro. You see what I think what he's doing? To me, a true free thinker is Jim Carrey. I don't know if y'all seen videos of Jim Carrey where he was on that red carpet to like some fashion event, and it seemed like he was doing some weird shit. Have y'all seen that video?
I've never seen that video.
Awesome.
Where he was trying to find the most meaningless thing.
I seen Shia LaBeouf on what carpet saying I'm not famous anymore. I remember that. You guys don't remember that?
Yeah, he's good. I think he has some mental issues himself too. I don't know if he. I mean, anytime you want to go to a movie theater and watch 50 million movies that you starred in, yeah, I just think that's a little pushing it. It's like sitting in and just watching yourself. Who just wants to sit there and watch themselves for like the whole day? I don't know.
Brandon! He does!
No.
Stumpy likes to look at himself in the mirror.
And Brandon's the only person that can stomach himself, so that's probably not wrong.
Assholes.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm pretty much done on Kanye, man. Fuck Kanye and his all his bullshit. I'm not listening to the fucking. Well,
do you want to talk about?
Seen about him doing the cover?
Do you want to talk about Daz and Kanye?
Well, him getting not having clearance in LA and him getting fucking threatened by the Crips.
Yo, national alert. All the Crips out there, y'all fuck Kanye up. You see that motherfucker? Fuck his ass up on GP. It's Crip shit, nigga. We're gonna show you how we come together and ride on your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? So, better not ever see you in concert. Better not ever see you around the LBC. You better not ever see you around California. Stay in Calabasas.
Then out of nowhere.
Why are you feeling?
Then out of nowhere, you have fucking the game who wants to talk shit again about everything. Because he wants to be
He didn't talk shit.
He's going to tell him not to. I know he's not to say talk shit or anything. He's just telling him that he should watch his back and all that. But still, it's not his conversation.
But that's not talking. They asked him a question, Brandon. What do you expect the man to say?
TMZ always.
If I ask you a question, are you not going to give me an answer?
You don't have to answer it, honestly. You don't have to answer it.
But knowing game, he's going to answer the question.
Yeah, because he always wants to talk shit about something.
Hey, he's not getting in front of the whole world and saying, listen, guys, Kanye needs to be afraid now. He was asked the question by TMZ. He answered the question. That's not him talking shit. That's being real. He needs to watch himself. LA Crips is not somebody you want to fuck with. And when Daz is calling the hit on you, it's serious. Game is not the plane. Don't put that shit on the game. Whatever Daz and Kanye doing around, I wouldn't put a fucking gang on Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with his bullshit. I'm just not gonna listen to his shit. I'm not gonna catch that nigga shopping on fucking Beverly Hills and beating his ass. You know, when I seen the nigga screaming Crip shit, start Crip walking on that nigga's back and shit. I'm not gonna do that.
And then
but Daz feels another way. He was like, you know, get this coon motherfucker out of here. We beating his ass today.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Oh man, pray for Kanye. Oh, nah. Oh, never mind.
Then the next day, you hear in the article that Kanye actually put a restraining order against him.
Yeah, Kanye put a restraining order on me.
Oh, you
Thanks,
fucking
Kanye.
fag.
Appreciate it.
Bitch ass
Frame
nigga.
it up in the motherfucking studio.
Watch your mouth, you fucking faggot ass nigga. It's real crippin', nigga.
Kris Jenner. Well, yeah, bitch.
And he got mad. What was you expecting to happen? You think Kanye was gonna get his shooters from Chicago and get your ass, man? Kanye's a backpack. Kanye's a backpack rapper, okay? He's not gonna have goons come out of his fucking city to get at you. He's not a gangster rapper, man. So chill out.
Yeah, no, he's not.
That's pretty much it.
I think we're
I
done
don't
with
have to say
Kanye.
anything about it. Yeah, I'm done with Kanye, man. I'm just waiting for his album to drop so I don't have to talk about the nigga no more. Tired of talking about Kanye.
Hopefully the next week he's calm and
So,
relaxed.
since we're on some semi-political stuff, let's continue with the semi-political stuff. If those have not been paying attention, this past weekend, there was a white girl who went to prom in a Chinese dress. Later on, she uploads pictures, somebody gets a hold of it, blah, 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 blah. This Asian dude says, my culture is not for you, or it's not for your entertainment, or some ridiculous nonsense. So we go all the way back to cultural appropriation. Here we go again. This time with Asians. Now,
Me and Asians get along.
here's the thing. I already know my
Well, ever
stance
since
on
you
it.
talked about them being, listening to classical music, Brandon, you sure the Asians are getting along with you?
Yeah,
You sure
I think
about
we
that?
are. It's just kind of weird seeing an Asian listen to heavy metal. It really is.
What type of racist shit is that?
That is not racist.
That was racist.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I just couldn't see him listen to
That was racist.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't.
No. Oh, I can't see an Asian listen to heavy metal. What kind of race? What? What did they listen to then?
I thought he listened to classical.
So what?
So what? Listen.
Like classical Chinese music.
Classical music.
Did you watch this? We saw a strip.
We apologize for his ignorant comments.
I don't support nothing he just said.
Fuck out of here. What
That's
was you
months
saying?
ago. I think. Okay, finish out.
Ever since, well, I'm tired of this cultural appropriation just as much as I'm tired of hearing about Kanye. I'm tired of hearing about both. So, what I want to know from the audience, which is y'all too, y'all the only audience, what do y'all think of this situation with the Asian? I don't know how much research y'all done into it. I was on Twitter cussing him out last night.
I seen a little bit on Twitter, and then I just kind of I just looked the other way. Cultural appropriation is really a slippery slope because I don't know. It's just it's hard to talk about exactly what it means because I guess it's to show, almost to pay homage to something instead of just wearing it because it looks nice or because you like it. Huh?
I was telling Brandon to pick up the gun, but continue.
Pick up the gun, Brandon. Don't
I
get your
just
ass
did.
shot out there.
A gun.
But pretty much,
hear
yeah,
it.
cultural appropriation is just real. It's a real slippery slope. A lot of people believe that, cultures should be shared amongst others, but, ask the Native Americans about sharing culture. I'm just saying, they got their ass slaughtered when they were sharing culture.
Yeah, that's a separate thing, but my whole issue with it is, and it's like people were saying, the girl was just trying to go to prom, but it brings a thought. It brings a thought. Because I wasn't going to attack the girl. I came to the girl's defense a little bit. I was more mad at the dude because the dude who said that was found out to be a douchebag. People went through his tweets, which you better watch yourself if you're going to try to oust somebody else for cultural appropriation. Because this Asian is known for saying the word nigga.
Oh my god, I never see that. I
Oh,
never
yeah.
see that.
Yeah,
That's one thing I never say.
So he better watch it. Talk about cultural appropriation, and he out here saying not only nigga, but nigger.
Yeah, that's
right.
being a hypocrite, sir. Because Twitter's gonna get you, especially black people.
Oh, yeah.
They're gonna pull up some shit. Your cultural appropriation is just a very slippery slope. You try to find things that's necessarily wrong about it, but then you're like, well, how detrimental is it? And if I allow somebody to do this, am I, surrendering my integrity? But yet you're still trying to find, necessarily what's wrong. To me, cultural appropriation is real. Because you got people like Miley Cyrus out here, when she did that whole twerking shit. And then she went back and was shitting on hip-hop.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't know if that's cultural appropriation. Post Malone. Same thing. Culture vulture. He was sitting there making all these hits with all these rappers and doing all this trap shit.
Oh,
with
no,
the trap
Arthur.
beats and blah, 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 these 808s and all that shit. And then he sits here and say, what does he say? If you're looking for something emotional, don't listen to hip-hop. Like, don't listen to nothing emotional. Like, has this nigga not listened to DMX's Slippin'?
Slipping, I'm falling, can't get up. slip. Oh,
Like, has this
yeah.
motherfucker not listened to, I don't know, and then people try to say, well, he was talking about, you know, top songs on the billboards today, and I'm like, shut the fuck up. That's not an excuse. So yes, I believe that cultural appropriation is real. It's basically like, are you really into this shit, or are you just doing it because it's a trend? I can't speak for the girl because I don't necessarily know, because I just looked the shit up. Well, I didn't look it up. It just popped up on my Twitter. I'm like, man, here we go with this culture appropriation shit. And I didn't want to scroll through it because I'm like, man, you know, I don't know. It's hard to speak about because, you know, it's a difficult topic to talk about. It's just one of those things where, what's the wrong thing, but is it right? You know, trying to find exactly a balance point. I can't, you know, if she's not speaking, you know, she's not, you know, paying homage to the culture, and she's, you know, basically doing it because it looks nice, then yeah, it may be a culture appropriation. I don't know. Stumpy. I almost called you Brandon. That's not your name. Stumpy, how do you feel about it?
You don't call me Stumpy first.
He said, don't call him Stumpy, cuz.
Listen, me and Alice can do this without you. Don't think that you're not irreplaceable. Quoted by Beyonce.
Who replacing me?
Who's replacing you? An empty chair would do a better job.
Oh.
But anyway, how do you feel about it?
I always saw the picture on Twitter and all that. Yeah, I could agree that she's like a pusher. That she's not. There's like the guy going off on her. I think he should. If he has a passive like how Alex said what he said, is honestly he should not go off on her like a. She's probably what, a teenager, if that. It's probably
Well, yeah. I mean, she went to our prom, so I would have guessed that she is a teenager. And
but now that I'm being
get to the point.
This might be stupid, but I still think people get offended too easy nowadays. Like they get if it's something like that. I can understand if somebody calls somebody an N-word. I can understand that, but how somebody dresses, it depends on what it is. He just went off for no damn reason, basically. I'll let everything he said, and it's kind of fucked up what he says.
So, yeah, it's basically who's leading the fight against culture appropriation, which he tried to do it and failed miserably.
And got exposed for what he says.
He did fail miserably, and he got the whole world of Twitter against him because people ain't on it. There's not a lot of people on his side. I even posted. I said for all the black people that was on this side, you better leave after. And I retweeted what he said in the previous. Said if you're still on his side, I'm gonna send you to Kanye. I'm not kidding. If you're still on his side, you're going to Kanye after the stuff he said. I don't care if it was 12 years ago, which it was only 4 months ago, 3 months ago, actually. Still on there.
Like everybody says on the internet, once it's on the internet, it's always there. There's always got to be somebody who can find it.
Yeah, it was kind of like, I don't know if y'all heard about her, but I found about her on a podcast, another podcast. Sabrina Claudio, she's like a singer.
I don't know who she is.
She's like a soul singer. She's a beautiful girl, Latino girl. She got caught on Twitter about, I don't know, she was 17 at the time. I think she's like 21 now, and called a black girl, a racial slur, and she's now sitting here apologizing for it. I'm like, well, if you said it back then, you don't feel the same way now. It's just like kids being cussed out, cussing you out on a damn Xbox or a PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? When they call you, sit there, call you nigger all the whole time. And it's like, you ain't racist, motherfucker? When you catch them, it's like, oh, what was that shit that you was saying on the streets? What was you saying that on the PlayStation? On Call of Duty? I'm a nigga now? And they were like, oh, no, man, I ain't like that, you know what I'm saying? I was just mad at... Man, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Right.
Same thing with what's that one YouTuber?
PewDiePie?
Got caught. Yeah. When he got caught saying that she's trying to apologize. Like, motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. You're not sorry that you said it. You're sorry because you got caught. It's not the first time you saying it. Who just randomly says nigger when they get shot up in a damn game? Like, nigger, the fucking nigger. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. You ain't sorry for that shit. But yeah, man, you can't lead the train of cultural appropriation against somebody if you're sitting around and doing the same shit yourself. So, you know, maybe you want to delete your tweets next time because you got caught, buddy.
Well, he might want to delete his whole Twitter now because he's probably still getting lit up right now.
He probably will. I'll give it a day or two. He'll probably delete him.
Watch your mouth about that nigga shit. Alright, guy? I want you to get stomped out in the streets now, because you're famous. You're Twitter famous now.
Oh, no, go ahead. Get stomped out in the streets. Ain't no, I don't want you to. Go ahead. Get stomped out. Get shot, boy. Get shot.
Yeah, well, he can get stomped out, you know what I'm saying? Let's make sure y'all put that shit on World Star so I can see it.
World Star!
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about on your list, Alex?
Where is my list? Oh my god, they're eating everything. I can't even focus on my list because these bastards.
You want to go ahead and do a dive in Avengers?
I thought that would be a last topic, unless y'all want to go ahead and jump in.
I think we're going to save like the weaker topics for the last.
Okay. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a full, in-depth, spoiler-filled discussion on Avengers Infinity War. If you do not spoilers, I'm going to give you 5 whole seconds to leave this podcast. 5.
Hold on. They ain't gotta leave the podcast, but I'm pretty sure my boy Brandon, you know, he's gonna put in a description of where you can skip the whole conversation once we're done. Or you can mute the shit. I
know how
it's gonna be weird when you mute
I know how
or let's put like a little red marker that says spoiler alert. And then once we're done, you can take that off. Avengers Infinity War, ladies and gentlemen. If you've not seen it, go see it. It's a great movie. And now we're just gonna do our dive right about now. So, where y'all want to start?
Oh wait.
Alright.
About
how fucking crazy that movie is, man.
I'm gonna start off by saying, how effing dare y'all get rid of Black Panther. Now, I think I know why, based on the speculation that I've been hearing from other people, based on what the 4th movie is about, and a lot of others, I think I know why they did it. But still, god dang it. After he had such a great, phenomenal, record-breaking movie, you say, hey, he's gone.
Yeah, you just asked the nigga, man. Come on, bro. Wakanda was supposed to be forever, man. Y'all told us that. Y'all sat here and told us that Wakanda forever. Wakanda is not forever. Half of Wakanda is dead now.
Spidey's dead, y'all. Spidey's dead.
Spidey's dead. Spidey was crying. Spidey went out like a punk, bro. Let's just call a spade a spade.
He's a teenager!
It don't matter, bro. You supposed to be a G. He's like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Like, man up, man. You'll see your Uncle Ben soon. Just man up, though. It's not as bad as what you think it is.
He's a teenager.
Who gives a fuck if he's a teenager or not?
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying? You'll turn the ass soon, you know what I'm saying? It won't be a painful death. Just go away. Who else? Gamora, she been dead.
Doctor Strange
you know what I'm saying? Thanos was a savage, like, bitch, you gone, bro. I'm trying to get this stone and kill the whole world. Well, half the world, not the whole world.
I say one,
best villain in MCU history. Best villain.
Yeah, he was dope, man.
Let's throw some speculation out there. I want to go ahead and say, because here's why they did what they did. Because if you notice who's gone and who's left, I said it in the theater. The only ones left is the original group. They're the one, and plus Rocket.
Plus Rocket.
They're the only ones left. So the reason why they did that is because in this movie, you notice how the originals had a smaller role than practically everyone else, except for Tony Stark and Thor. Hulk had a smaller role. Cap had a smaller role. Black Widow had a smaller role. Hawkeye wasn't there, so they all had smaller roles. So what
Black
they're going
Panther
to
had
do?
a smaller role. Why the fuck they kill that nigga?
Well, because he's not an original.
Fuck that shit.
So the reason why they did it is because in the 4th one, the originals, that's going to be their last hurrah. Infinity War wasn't a hurrah. Infinity War was a, oh my god, we lost. So the 4th one is going to be their last hurrah so that the new guys, the new Avengers, can take over. So that's why they got rid of the newer cast. Strange, Black Panther, Ant-Man wasn't even there. because they're going to be the new Avengers, so they're going to get their own movie soon, and this is going to be the last movie to where we get to see Stark, Rogers, and all of them together, Black Widow, Hulk, and they're going to have to be the ones to bring the other ones back.
Even Thor? You think Thor will be done too?
Yeah.
Yes, he will be done too. His contract's ending just like everyone else's.
So, what we believe is that Avengers 4 next year will be the official end of the entire Avengers. Or at least the older ones.
The ones from the
Yes,
very first
it will
Avenger movie, yes.
It will be their final. How you doing, Gorba?
Hurrah.
Oh,
Yes, it'll be their final. Rah, 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 rah.
So,
Rah, rah, rah.
Tony's vision will come true.
I don't think they're all gonna die though. I think they're all gonna retire, and one of them dies, and that one dying will send them all into retirement.
Cap's dead. Cap's gotta die.
I think Captain America and Iron Man will die.
Stark, maybe. I don't think
Well,
Stark.
Captain America dying makes sense, and then Stark will probably just wrap it up because, you know, he's trying to start a happy, full life with Pepper. And that being that. What else was up there?
Alright, Brandon, you're an idiot because you destroyed a treasure chest. Fucking idiot.
Sorry.
And what else I was gonna say on that damn thing? It's definitely one of the greatest movies that I ever seen, and I've seen the movie twice. Took my nephew to see it. It's pretty fucking awesome.
What do you think of it?
He thinking about it?
Yeah.
Well, he's a kid and he's gonna love it. It's all the superheroes, man. He was just like wowing and shit. He was laughing and giggling, having a good time.
I'm glad this was not that much comedic. It was comedic and all, but it was more serious this time. It was very serious.
I'm just glad that for the first time in Marvel history, a villain won.
That's a
First
good
time
thing.
in Marvel history. I know, it's insane.
It's about damn time.
When the villain wins, it creates the story. It just makes it better because it makes you anticipate what might happen in the continuation of the story.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
I think the next movie is gonna be like Infinity's End. I don't know, is that too corny?
Yeah.
Yes, that is way too corny. That's
Well,
that's
that sounds-
cornier than
it sounds
Avengers
like-
Forever.
Listen, it sounds like a Disney movie, so.
Nah, it'll be called like. I hope it's not called Avengers Forever, which is what they were thinking about calling it. But
That's what they're thinking about calling
the
it?
End.
Man, get this shit out of
Make
here,
it very
man.
classic.
it's like a
The
working
End.
title.
Avengers
stop.
The End.
Just call it Avengers. Oh shit, I really don't
Doomsday.
know. Because I don't know what the
telling
story
you,
is.
Infinity's End is not as corny as Infinity's or Avengers Forever.
Listen, we don't even need the word infinity in it. We don't need the word infinity. You know what? Just call it. I don't give a shit.
Avengers, I don't give a shit. That's what.
Yes, exactly. Because I can't think.
So what are we thinking about? Two superheroes that come into mind after this movie went: Ant-Man and Captain Marvel.
You felt like the Wasp, you idiot.
Where do we see? Listen, we're not talking about the Wasp. I don't think the Wasp is gonna show up in the fucking Avengers 4.
I think
I'm
she
not
will.
thinking about it. I'm not talking about the fucking Wasp. Was the Wasp in Ant-Man? Not Ant-Man, but was she in Civil War?
She was playing, but they didn't do it.
No.
She was.
All you had to say was no.
I'm telling the truth though. She was playing, but they didn't do it.
But was she a part of the whole get together? You know, the fighting with Civil War? No.
Like I said the same thing I just said a second ago.
Why can't you just say no?
Cause I don't feel like it.
No, because you're stubborn as fuck. So anyway, Ant-Man. Well, no, I'm not going to start off with Ant-Man. It's because Dickhead want to bring up the Wasp. How big is Captain Marvel's role?
I'll say it'd be
in
kind of
4,
big.
it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge because she's going to be the one that starts the path to fix everything.
She'll probably have to go and find the gauntlet. The gauntlet is broken, so I don't see it being used again. Unless they can get the dwarf to make the damn gauntlet.
Well, she's the only one who can fight Thanos, like,
Technically-
hand to hand.
We could talk about the comic though that has Nebula who got the. That's how it went back. That's how it fixed itself.
That's not happening this time.
It'd be surprised if it does.
But basically, I just see them taking a time stone, reversing, or just going back in time and just all the way back to the New York City fight and basically trying to shut things down from there. When
Yeah, they're gonna
Thanos
take it
didn't
back.
have the gauntlet. So,
They're gonna go back. They're gonna warn them. They're gonna be like, "Hey, this guy's coming. You need to be prepared this time. Who wasn't prepared? If you're not prepared, here's what happens." And then they're gonna catch back up to present day, and the Infinity War is gonna happen again. But this time, they'll be ready.
and Doctor Strange's death does make sense because he knows exactly how it's going to end.
How many
And so
Exactly.
why have him around? Because it'll just be too easy.
He said 14 million, right? 14 million, only one was so that they actually won.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's why he gave the Time
Yeah.
Stone, because he was like,
Yeah.
you know what? In order for us to actually win later on, he has to beat us now.
You gotta take the L.
He's more than likely
Exactly.
Doctor Strange is more than likely the not strongest, like the smartest like hero that they have. Even though Stark can be smart, he's sometimes a prick. So I
Being
can
a
say
prick has nothing to do. Hold on. Doctor Strange is a bigger douchebag because he sat there and told Tony, "I will let you and the kid die." That's exactly what he said.
I mean,
'Cause
he
he's-
swore he had an oath, swore to the stone that he was
Yes.
going to protect it. So
Yes.
whether
To a
you
stone.
didn't, yes, because the stone is just not a stone, nigga. It controls time.
yeah.
It's just not a stone. Listen, it is just a stone. It's just a stone. I don't care what it does.
But
Hey, you
Alex,
tell them niggas that turn into ash if it's just a stone.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure they'll disagree about that.
but the thing is, Alex, I want to say this, and I gotta say it again. Stark needs to stop being an ass to Spider-Man. I know he's a kid and all, but still,
He's not a dick to Spider-Man. He's the only one who's protected Spider-Man this whole time.
he doesn't have to be a dick.
Told Spider-Man don't get on the spaceship. Guess what happens? Oh, I'm gonna get on the spaceship.
And then he got the Iron Spider-Man suit.
Told Spider-Man go home. Oh, guess what? No, I'm gonna follow you, Tony.
And our next character, Ant-Man. Where does this movie take place? I think it takes place during Infinity War.
I'll
right
say before. I'll say right before. I think it's like in between Civil War and Infinity War.
No,
It's right between
they
that.
already said it's after Civil War.
I
They're
said
already
it's
saying
in
that it's
between.
after Civil War.
I said it's in between it, like before Infinite
It's
War.
not in between. Well, I thought you said in between Civil War because it's not in between Civil War.
No, I'm talking about Civil War and Infinite War. It's like between those.
But I really think it would be a more compelling story if it happened during Infinity War.
Okay,
And then you have all these fanboys asking, if Captain Marvel is in the 90s, where has she been for like 30 years?
Space.
And it'd be crazy, like towards the end of the movie and shit. You know, we see Ant-Man turning to ash or the Wasp turning into ash. You know, like, it's happening.
That'd be crazy.
It's happening.
That'd be awesome.
What'd you say?
About towards the end of the movie, somebody turns to ash, whether it's the Ant-Man, the Wasp, or the homie that gave the nigga the suit, the doctor, whatever his name is.
I forget his name.
Hank Pym.
You hate him?
Yeah. That's his name, Hank Pym.
Oh, it sounds like hate him.
He was like, yeah, you hate him?
That's what it sounded like.
Like, why you hate him? He did nothing to you, just gave the motherfucker the suit. But yeah, that would be pretty damn cool if, like, towards the end, you know, somebody turns to ash, and then it's looking like, oh my god, what's going on?
Alright, now speaking of Captain Marvel, what are your guys' opening weekend predictions? Considering that it's going to be a movie that, if you want to know what happens in Avengers 4, you kind of have to see Captain Marvel. Not only that, but it's going to be the first female Marvel hero to get her own movie. Though technically we've already had the first female to get her own movie, which was Wonder Woman, but female hero to get her own movie.
It's not going to be as big as Black Panther.
Of course not. Black Panther technically wasn't even supposed to be as big as it was, but it happened.
So, I'm going to say it may be the best superhero movie up until Avengers 4 come out. I don't know what Marvel's plans is, because you know Marvel's going to drop some, like maybe one more movie during the whole thing. I don't know.
The only movies before Avengers 4 is Ant-Man and then Captain Marvel. Because Captain Marvel comes out in March, and Infinity War, the next Avengers 4 comes out in May.
May. Is that how we say it, or is this May? Yeah.
I think right now it's just May.
I'll say probably the same day, like the same week as this one came out.
Well, if it's a new year, it's hard going to be on the same week. But the president of the MCU, basically said,
Yeah,
yeah, we got
Feige.
shit planned up all the way to 2025 to 2026. We got shit locked and loaded. We got it all, and it's like, damn, Marvel's taking shit over. It's like, wow.
They ain't taking over. They already took over. They broke Star Wars record.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing good. But do we see that DC can't come back from this?
No.
I think DC can.
Of course they can. They just have to build up that trust the way Marvel has. The problem is DC doesn't want to do that long-term goal in the way that Marvel did it. They kind of want to fast forward it, which
You gotta fully commit to your content.
yeah.
And that's what Marvel's doing right now. They're fully committed to what's going to happen now, but they're also thinking 10, 20 years ahead of how we can make this
Doesn't
match.
Aquaman come out in December, guys?
Yes,
Does
it
it?
does.
Oh,
Yes.
It has to, Aquaman has to be the start of something new.
Wonder Woman did. But Wonder Woman did, and then Justice League came out, and that fucked it over.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You have to be consistent with what you give out.
Okay, this is my
You have to.
question.
You just have to hit.
This is my question. Shouldn't they, like, you know how Marvel did, like, they did, like, one hero at a time, then they did Avengers. Do you think they should have done that in the first place? Shouldn't DC done the same thing?
Yeah, to me,
here.
Justice League was a rush.
It was.
It was. But they could have just started with Justice League and went from there. It would be very hard to do, but it is possible. Just like, I have my own idea. If I started with Fairy Tail, you just start with Fairy Tail. You don't introduce them separately, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, you could have started with Justice League,
Oh my God,
but
this nigga
just
boy.
gotta do it right.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, pretty much. Because you want to have a different method. Like, yeah, if we start out with the Justice League, and then we just give everybody their separate movies, because we got, like, shit ton of Batman movies. We got a shit ton of Superman movies. So you might want to take a step away. And Wonder Woman, watched a little bit, didn't watch a lot. Not a little bit, but I only watched... I watched about 80% of the movie. It was a good movie. But the thing is, consistency. And Aquaman has to be that hit, and Wonder Woman 2 has to continue that train. And whatever they do after that, I don't know what DC's plans, man.
I don't. DC doesn't even know their plans.
You probably don't.
That's a scary thing. You got some of the best group of superheroes, but you don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Oh,
But they
what the
did
hell?
plan out the whole different movies that they was going to do, but I think you said they was, taking a step back from some of them.
Yeah, they keep switching. There was supposed to be the Harley Quinn group, Gotham City Sirens, but instead now Harley Quinn's going to be in the Birds of Prey movie, and that's going to lead into a Batgirl movie. So that's Brandon. Don't send me an invite. I'm done with Fortnite right now.
Okay.
And so yeah, that's the changes there. And as far as Batman goes, is that movie still going on? They say it is, but they haven't hired a new Batman.
Yeah, the last time I heard them speak about Batman, they thinking about making Jake Gyllenhaal the Batman.
Hell no.
Nah, I think that's canceled. But I do have breaking news: the baby dinosaurs have indeed disappointed.
Oh, they Raptors beating the Cavs.
Raptors lost.
Oh, they lost?
Yeah, that's why I said they disappointed.
They
I thought you meant like they disappointed the Cavs. Yeah, I've seen
Nah,
it right
Cavs
now.
won.
They won by like 1 point in overtime. Damn, that shit. Damn, man, fuck this podcast. I could have been watching this game, man.
You ain't even
I
playing.
would have been too mad. I would have been too mad to watch it. I'm sick of fucking LeBron and these guys. You know what, LeBron? You know what? I'm gonna wish a sickness on you. I hope you get the flu and you're hospitalized. Tired of you, man.
Damn, nigga, like, what did he do to you?
Hey, I don't want him to die. I'm just saying.
Well, you want the nigga in the hospital, like, damn, nigga, what do you want to have, man? That's crazy. But again, on DC, man, I was really happy about, the announcement of Paradox, though. I don't know if that's still going down, but I would
See,
love to
that's the thing. I don't even know if that's still happening. Like, I don't think anybody knows anything over there.
Man, that's crushing, bruh. If I don't get to see Paradox, bruh. Like, how many more years we have on this earth? And you're not gonna give us that great movie, man. DC EU is just fucking up, man. Warner Brothers, because I feel like it's Warner Brothers who's really fucking shit up.
Man, I don't know, because Warner Brothers has proven before that if they lay down a plan, they can see it through, which they're doing right now with Fantastic Beasts. They have 6 movies planned for Fantastic Beasts, and they're already on the second. And you know,
so maybe it is, maybe it is DC.
And they, you remember Harry Potter? That was Warner Brothers. That was 10 years, 8 movies, 10 years worth of content based on books, but you know.
Commit to your staff. Commit to the people that's going to help build this. Because, I don't know, man. I just hate to see DC in a place like this. But superheroes on the other side. Superheroes are still taking a W, but I'm tired of Batman, man. Come on, man. I never get tired of a Batman movie.
Yeah, that's one character that's timeless.
But I feel like if they made Batman today, it would be trash, and I would be very disappointed. I don't know. I hope not either, but DC, you need to step your shit up, because you are taking... Well, you've been taking L's for about, what, 5 years now? 8, actually 10, because once Incredible Hulk came out, and they started rolling around with Iron Man and Thor and Captain America, been taking the L for 10 years.
Well, DC didn't take the L until like 2013 when people was conflicted on Man of Steel.
Yeah.
I actually like Man of Steel.
See, so do I. It's their best. It's the DCEU's best movie so far to me, other than Wonder Woman.
I was about to say, compared to Wonder Woman, which one's better?
That's tough, because I really like Man of Steel a lot more than some other people. It's tough.
I'm saying Man of Steel. I really like Man of Steel.
But you haven't seen the full thing of...
That's not pretty gay.
You haven't seen the full thing of Wonder Woman, so you can't say nothing probably.
I mean, I watched a majority of the movie. I watched like 80% of it. It's not a bad movie, but I'm just saying. I say there was like 30 minutes left on the movie I didn't watch. Is Man of Steel 2 still going down, or is that dead?
It's indefinite.
It's supposed to still be happening, according to Henry Cavill. He said it's still happening.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
It happens.
Aquaman better be the shit, though. Or it's over. It already feels like it's over.
Considering what Marvel is doing, it does feel like it's over. You know, they just shattered another record, beating out Star Wars, its own brethren.
By only $2 million.
More than that. I told you I got 258.
Dope. It's very dope.
Okay. Okay.
Is there anything else we want to say about the video? Okay. What are you saying, Brandon?
This is true.
I don't know. It depends. But again, Ant-Man's coming out on my birthday, so I don't know. It's gonna be cool.
We probably won't even see it with you because you probably already be in South Carolina.
Probably.
Oh.
Probably. I don't know. Keep hope alive, fellas. You never know. Keep hope alive. But just know that I'm gone.
You just forget about us.
Just know that I'm gone, so don't get too close. Anyway, is that all we got for Avengers?
I believe so.
It's just a really great movie. If y'all haven't seen it, man, y'all really need to go see it.
It's funny,
you can't
but
just see it once and just say you're done with it. Oh, and another thing. There was a debate, a stupid debate, about who's the better villain, Thanos or Killmonger. Alright, here we go. Her name is Rebecca Theodore Lashon. I don't know how to say it last name. Like her. I will say this about hashtag Infinity War. As far as MCU villains, Killmonger is greater than Thanos.
Punch her in the face.
And the amount of her reason to why she says Thanos was not interesting to me. I think part of what makes a great villain is when we can sympathize with their mission or agenda. When we can see the darkest parts of them within ourselves. Cottonmouth is another good example. Now, when you use Cottonmouth as a good example, don't get me wrong, I loved Cottonmouth in fucking Luke Cage. I wish they never killed him as fast as what they did, which pissed me off. They really could have done something. However, when you bring up Cottonmouth, it already tells me what you're going for.
Right.
This Killmonger is black. Yep. And you're black. And when you see Thanos doing as great as what he did, you're like, You're like, he's not that great. Killmonger's still the best. And I basically put on my Twitter, you put Killmonger in the same room as Thanos, he dies 5 seconds or less.
Yep.
Without the Infinity Gauntlet.
Because how long was Killmonger king? Less than a day, if that, and then he gets killed.
Yeah. And from what Alex said, hell, T'Challa basically gave the nigga the throne. He wasn't even fighting back.
He really isn't.
But that kind of speaks as to how weak. This nigga got killed on the fucking subway.
Yeah,
listen,
he did.
He had captivized. Up with my voice. He had some good lines in the movie. He had some dope lines, some quotables. But other than that, and listen, I love Michael B. Jordan, so this is no shot to Michael B. Jordan, but it's the shot to the people who actually think Killmonger was fucking better than Thanos. Get the fuck over yourselves. And even though her being black, it was black people who was shutting the girl down, but they were shutting them down. One dude said, just cause Killmonger said, "Hey, auntie, y'all think he the best villain?"
Oh my god.
And another person said, I think it's good, this nigga Thanos out here giving the Hulk PTSD, and y'all want to talk about some damn Killmonger.
Exactly, yes, that's funny.
And another one, Thanos snatched the moon clean out the sky and threw it at somebody. And you have people trying to contend that Killmonger as being a better villain? Man, get the fuck.
Did Killmonger...
And I forgot about that part. I really forgot about the part till I seen the second... till I went and go see the movie the second time, and this nigga really did throw a fucking moon at Iron Man.
Did Killmonger kill anybody? I don't like you feel, but
well, yes, he killed people. That's why he got the scars on his body.
Yeah, but the thing is, did he wipe out like half the universe?
No, he's not that strong enough to kill half of the universe. Nigga got a fucking pole shoved into him on the damn subway. Like, it's not even a debate. People, y'all gotta stop it. Stop it, man. But I kind of asked y'all this last night, but we didn't come to a conclusion. What's our top MCU villains? Of course, Thanos is gonna be number one, right?
Yeah, Thanos is definitely number one now. Took the spot.
I say for top three is Thanos, Loki. I'm about to say Killmonger for number three. I don't know a lot of people who else was good on the MCU as being a villain.
Yeah, there really wasn't many.
Yeah,
not really. Because especially Thanos, since Thanos actually won. Like Loki, did he actually even win a battle?
He occasionally does against Thor, but not from like his for his sister.
And Loki lasted long.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Loki will probably be in more movies than Thanos.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not really much to debate about that. Killmonger, hey, you're in the top three until somebody else bumps you down. Don't know who it will be, but MCU is always throwing something. But another thing about Avengers before I move on is Black Panther's universe. Like, and I remember I was talking with y'all, I was like, well, who's White Wolf? And it feels like to me now that Bucky is considered to be White Wolf. Which is kind of disappointing.
Well, yeah. Well, you want him to be hit, like...
Because I wanted there to be another person that was White Wolf so I can expect, what happens on. But they was trying to play, in the dark with me for Black Panther 2.
So the thing is, I heard about what White Wolf is. He's moving to a spy for Wakanda. So does that mean like probably at the end of the fourth Avenger movie that Bucky might become a spy for like throughout the universe and all that? So if anything happens, Black Panther and all of them will know, or what?
Like being the spy for Wakanda now?
Yeah.
He did say he loved the place. So that's interesting. That would be interesting if Bucky was like, you know what, I'm Wakanda now, Wakanda forever, I'm here forever, and becomes a spy outside. That would be different. And also, Manape is brothers now with T'Challa.
Yep.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
that really makes me think, like, okay, man, you turn Manape into his fucking... Manape is his fucking rival, man. Always been his rival. One of his best. So now it's like, who's gonna be the one whenever T'Challa comes back from death? Like, who's gonna be the one to challenge Panther? Huh?
There was rumors that it was, that might be Kraven the Hunter taking one of Spider-Man's villains and putting him in.
I heard about
Black
that.
Panther.
I heard about that.
Since they've gone this route, and Black Panther doesn't have any iconic villains, like none. So
It felt like Manape was a little more iconic than others. But it also depends on how far, you know, if Ryan Coogler does come back, which I think he will come back.
Yeah.
he better.
What he's
hire
gonna
me.
do.
Of course.
What he's gonna... He's looking for a job, Disney. Give him one.
Exactly. Me or Cougs, that's it.
Yeah, I was taking a drink. Yeah, basically, where does Coogler going to take the... how far it goes?
Well,
but I feel like Coogler's going to be doing good on if he does return. I really do feel like he'll return. The president of the MCU hope he does return because he takes times with his movies. Like he only had like what was Black Panther, like his third movie? His third movie. So he doesn't rush himself onto these movies. He actually takes the time. He said, "Hey, MCU, I'm gonna have to go to Africa if I'm gonna get this movie right."
Africa.
Marvel was like, "Okay, okay, you can go to Africa." They go to Africa, they do this shit, and it turns out to be a great movie. So it definitely depends on how far they take it, and what the new Avengers will look like. The newest ones.
New Avengers. If they're, I think that Black Panther takes the Captain America role, Captain Marvel takes the Thor role, and who takes the Tony Stark role? Doctor Strange takes the Tony Stark
I can see
role.
Doctor Strange. Well,
I don't know, maybe
But-
Captain Marvel becomes the captain. You know?
I could see it, but it's like T'Challa's already a leader, natural born leader. So it's like, why do that? But okay, it's possible.
I'll tell you why. These fucking liberals out here. They always want the women with women this and women that. Damn liberals.
Darn
I'm on my Kanye shit. Oh, anyway. I think that's all for Avengers. I ain't got nothing else to say. Unless y'all got something else y'all want to bring up.
Nah, it's all good. So good.
So, any other topics?
I'll briefly talk about a topic that I'm going to go more in depth on the Days Lost Legacy episode. God of War has plans for 5 more video games. 5!
That's impressive.
I'm just going to say shortly and briefly that to me, that is a problem. A problem. Kratos to me is not a character that can continuously go on timelessly like Mario or Sonic. He can't just keep going.
He ages.
Well, what if they base it off on his son for the next couple of games?
If they was a switch over, I would be fine. But if it's just constantly Kratos, then that's a problem. That is a problem.
Yeah, it might be a while before they kill off Kratos. I'm just saying, I think his son will definitely have his own video games, but it'll just be a branch off the God of War.
The son of the God of War.
No, it'll just be called God. It'll just be called God of War. They'll just switch the character. But yes, I don't believe 5 games with Kratos should be the answer. If you're gonna do 5 more games, you have to switch the main character.
To Atreus.
It doesn't have to be Atreus. I'm just saying you gotta switch.
What do you think? Atreus has got his own son or daughter, and Kratos becomes a grandpa?
No, I ain't gonna say what I think they could do because it's spoiler territory. But Yeah.
He doesn't want to spoil the game for you, Brandon.
Brandon ain't even past the prologue.
Shut the hell up. I'm trying, okay?
Man, get past. You're trying.
You ain't trying.
I have a wife, okay? I have a social
No,
life.
you don't! Stop lying!
I'm not lying.
Damn.
You don't do anything. Oh, I go to work and then come home and then pretend like I can't play the game.
No, I just fall asleep most of the time.
Yeah, Brandon.
So you're a lazy
sometimes
cuck.
looking on my friends list, and Brandon be like, hasn't been on for 34 days, and then he'll be sitting there like, hey, you guys want to get on sticks today? And I'm like, damn, man. Yeah, sometimes it'd be a long time before you actually play a damn game, man. Like, you'll leave your PlayStation alone forever.
I had an app on my phone, so sometimes if you're on the app, it'll tell you that you're online too.
What's the point of being on the app on your phone?
Because
Other
when you
than
guys,
watching videos and shit.
when you guys send me when you guys send me an invite, I get like a notification. So that's why.
Oh, well, that's cool. The PlayStation. Yeah, that was the only time I ever used that damn app was to watch fucking Logan on my phone. No.
This is gonna be a short episode, I believe, because I got nothing else. Do you guys have anything else?
I have
Oh,
a couple things.
I got one
What?
thing. J. Cole's first week sales are in.
Numbers guy, run the numbers.
397 first week, so he hit his mark.
They're
Like
saying Culture Vulture is supposed to sell almost 500K.
Yeah, I heard.
Yep,
about
I
that.
heard.
His album's already certified platinum already because of singles, which I don't want to piss off R.I. away, so they can shut the hell up.
Wait, I don't think it's certified platinum. It's,
Yes, it is. Yep,
You know, it's eligible for being platinum.
No, it's certified. I've already checked their site. It's certified.
Oh, it's certified. Well, it was eligible for being platinum the first day that it came out.
And then it got certified the day after.
Fuck
It
it.
happened.
Yeah, I'm not gonna congratulate Culture Vulture for anything because
Just graduate.
it's not into your. I'm not into your shit. It's like I'm not into Kanye shit.
Let him
Anyway,
know.
congrats to Jake.
Yeah, he hit his
See how the
mark.
fall off does.
Yeah,
See
I
how
got. I told you it was gonna happen.
Listen, man, you didn't. I'm not even. I'm not going there with you. I'm not going there with you because you didn't sit there and say, "Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna happen." You was like, "Nah, I don't believe it." I
You're
don't believe
full of
it's gonna happen."
shit. I did flat out say
Alright,
that.
man. Alright, man. Shut your ass. I know what you said.
I know what I said
Anyway,
too.
I got like 3 topics left.
Alright, what are you out?
Yeah, Alex, what you got? You got
only
something
got, like,
over there.
I only got like one more thing, but you know, it's all good.
You can say one of yours already, Caitlin.
Well, I was gonna talk about Bill Cosby being guilty, man.
Oh,
Mm.
sad day. Yeah. He's gotta die anyway, because he's in his 80s. He'll probably die in prison.
Yeah,
if he
do
does
we
go to
really
prison.
think Bill Cosby gives a fuck if he's gonna spend the rest of his, like, 10 years, maybe less, in jail? 'Cause
Well-
I don't think he gives a fuck.
No, he doesn't.
Well, I think he does care because I think he would rather die almost anywhere else than a jail cell.
His wife still.
I don't know.
supports him.
I've seen that little thing where he was like, you know, Cosby was doing his Cosby thing. I don't know if y'all seen the video where the motherfucker was checking over his shoulders. Almost like he was funnily, like, checking in the bush to make sure ain't nobody jumping out the bush. That shit was hilarious. Did Bill Cosby do it?
Probably not.
Didn't he admit to the drugging part though?
I felt like everybody. I'm not saying that he didn't do it. I'm just saying. At that time, a lot of people was taking drugs and shit. And I'm just saying, if you invite a girl over and you was like, hey, you know, I got some drugs. They went, oh yeah, okay. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna slip it in your drink. And, you know, she take the drink and then no, I don't want YouTube to shut me down. I'm not starting no rape agenda, y'all. I'm just saying.
You messed up, Skip. You know you done messed up.
I just know that one bitch that looks like a fucking man in a wig. I'm like, man, Cosby was definitely on drugs if he hit that shit. Like, that bitch is fucked up. I mean, it looks like that one dude on the Doctor show. I don't know. Y'all probably never seen the Doctors.
No.
Nah, B. Nah,
Never
B.
seen the Doctors.
No.
The Doctors? Well, like, is that a reality? Is that the talk show?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Like an episode.
It's like one of the dudes. She kind of looks like him, but like with some type of raccoon like wig on, and the bitch got shoulders broader than motherfucking day. I don't know, man. Cosby was off some pills if he was hitting that shit, man. That's some weird ass shit. But damn, man, Cosby, man, Mr. Huxtable, Cliff Huxtable's gone, y'all. He going to jail forever, man. I don't know, man. I guess since they gave, Russell Simmons a pass, it was like, well, one of you black motherfuckers got to take the fall. We can't get R. Kelly just yet, so Bill Cosby, you going down.
Did you really have to go there? We don't need
Hey,
to
that's
talk
what they're
about R. Kelly.
thinking. It was like, damn, we couldn't get Michael. We couldn't get Michael. We couldn't get R. Kelly. One of y'all motherfuckers gotta go.
One
of y'all niggas got to go.
And they picked the oldest one out of everybody. They picked Bill Cosby out of all of them.
They picked the old ass nigga who's on his deathbed soon. So it's like, man, Bill Cosby don't care. I don't think. If I'm in this situation, I'm like, man, I'm almost on my way out of here. I lived my life. The nigga's like, what, 80? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Like, China's pregnant.
Oh, God.
Talk about some thoughts. Here we go.
She's having a baby, her third child with her, no, her fourth child with her third child.
Why do we have to talk about shit about my JK? Why do we have to? Because he looks like a kid.
Because I'm sick of these rappers, man. Like, really, man? You really romanticizing these thoughts out here, bro? Why?
Yep.
Yeah, because they've only been together for how long? Like, less than 2 months, and they already supposedly got engaged, and now she's pregnant. To top it off, you have all my J's claiming, oh, we met on Christian Mingle. Don't get this shit in here. You know you did not meet her on Christian Mingle.
That Christian Mingle shit, man.
They said they met on Christian Mingle.
He did not. He's fucking full of shit. He's just like his best friend, not more, if he said something like that.
It's not me, man.
Okay, I don't care. I can't lie. He's a great
You
laugher.
do care.
He's a great laugher. I can't lie. He's a great laugher. That's why he's gotta be on the book.
He's not a great rapper. He's a decent rapper.
I like his music. I listen.
You also like Kyle, so.
Shut the hell up. I'm not sure what to say about Jay because I've yet to listen to his single that people say it's good, which is Chopstick. I've yet to listen to that.
Speaking of Kyle, how's Kyle doing, Brandon? Since you're up on
he has
Kyle.
He has an album coming out this month.
Is there a song that has came out that's doing good on the charts?
I Spy. It's still selling.
I Spy. I'm talking about something that's not a year old.
It's still selling though.
Shut up, man. I'm talking about a new single that comes to his album, man. Anything different. You sat here and was like, oh, Kyle's the shit, man. I really like Kyle. He's
I don't
a good
think what
rapper.
you guys hate about him. He's not that bad of an artist.
He's not good at all, you piece of garbage.
Why you hate him? You only listen to I Spy and that's it. Have you listened to anything else?
Man, you listen to that bubblegum shit, man. Get the fuck out
Oh,
of here.
no. Oh, not that bubblegum.
I'm surprised you don't like Yachty.
I don't like Yachty.
I'm not gonna lie, there was like one Yachty song that I heard. It was off this new shit. I was like, damn, man, this is. I hate that I like this shit a little bit.
What song?
Is it the
one with Triple Led? That one?
I don't think it is.
Triple Led, you can't go wrong. He's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like Triple.
I do too.
The first time I heard him, I'm like, man, this nigga is biting the shit out of Lil Uzi. But he's actually pretty good. I also heard that he's trying to get a feature from Drake and J. Cole. Is that actually gonna happen, man? See that happening?
J. Cole,
J. Cole,
maybe, but not really. Drake, maybe.
Well, Drake probably. Cause the nigga almost had him on God's plan, bruh.
Yeah, I heard about
He
that.
was supposed to be on God's plan, but the motherfucker was taking too long to send the fucking verse. And Drake was like, you know what, I'm tired of waiting on the nigga, so it was God's plan, and it's shooting up the charts today. So.
And supposedly it's eligible to be in 7 times platinum.
Like how do you miss a great opportunity like that? Drake is literally saying, here, I got this hit, it's definitely gonna blow up, put your verse on it.
Who's that artist that
he missed out on millions, man. Huh?
The artist he did the song with, that's been blowing up. What's his name?
What are you talking about? Drake?
Yeah, the song that comes on the radio every single day. I just can't think what it's called. Not Nice for What, it's called something else.
I have no idea. I don't even
it's
remember
Block
the
or
last time
something.
I listened to the radio. Block. Oh, Block Boy JB? With that Look Alive shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was supposed to be Block Boy song. That was supposed to be Block Boy song. Drake was like, nah nigga, give me that shit. Give it here.
I already heard about the background of that song. It's like he already had it recorded and all that, and the person who produced it knew Drake and sent it to Drake, and a day later Drake sent his verse, and then like 5 days later he went to do the music video with JD. I'm like, that quick?
It's a dope song. Man, we didn't even expunge much on Black China being pregnant by 18-year-old, man. What the fuck is going on, man?
Listen. He's 18, means he's a grown man. I don't even care.
But he's a son of himself.
I just really want to know why these rappers are just wifing these bitches that have been around everybody in the industry, man.
They want to try to be relevant somehow.
Y'all seriously cannot sit here and tell me y'all players, bro. Y'all can't. I think rappers are so sensitive about fucking relationships. It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
Like Lil Yachty, not Lil Yachty, it was somebody. Rich the Kid. He's hurt that another Instagram thought India Love is with somebody. He's like, I miss that old thing. And you're like all under our comments and shit. Like, man, get the fuck out of here. And we know that nigga Chris Brown, he been chasing Karuchi forever, man. He be up under our comments and shit. Like, nigga, like what? Like, you Chris Brown, you could have something better than our ass, and you still want it.
Is that the one he has the kid with?
No.
Have you guys seen what she looks like? What she looks like now? She looks cool.
Who?
His daughter, like, she's 4 now. She'll be 4 like, at the end of this month, I believe. It's like she's been growing up like crazy.
Yeah, man. 21 Savage with Cameron Bros. That's not. They're not together now.
They're back together?
Yeah, I know they broke up. No, they broke up.
How would you say they're back together? When this happened?
Man, leave these thoughts alone, man. Ain't nothing but trouble, man. Alex, what's your topic, bro?
Just a thing that if you are a fan of the Hogwarts wizardry and whatever it's called, there are multiple Harry Potter games that will be coming out soon for PlayStation, PC. There's already one on mobile, but you know how the mobile games go. But Harry Potter is back. He will be in action, and hopefully some good games coming out.
Oh, Harry Potter! I can't wait to play that shit. Said nobody.
Listen, let me tell you something. While you're over there talking trash, your mic is staticking back up again. How about that?
What the fuck? Is it for real? Brandon, you
It's not as loud as earlier, but I can hear some static.
Hold on for a minute.
I'll say this one thing, Alex. You're a nerd.
Alright, what about
and
that?
You're a loser. It's gone.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. I don't know why it's doing that shit. I probably gotta turn off my damn audio mixer now. It's probably done. What was we talking about? That Hogwarts bullshit, man. Get Harry Potter the fuck up out of here.
Here you go, man. Here you go.
Get Harry Potter the fuck up out of here.
Don't ever disrespect the classic franchise again.
We can, and we will.
Classic.
Yeah, classic.
He says classic, guys. You hear that? Classic. Ha! Gay!
Here we go.
I guess this is our last topic. Khalees talked about Nas. Probably about the day after we recorded our last thing. Basically said Nas used to beat on Khalees during the relationship, and the reason why she's coming out now is, you know, she was being quiet. She said she was being quiet because, you know, she wouldn't preserve Nas's reputation, I guess, and then she felt that her reputation as being a hoe and being a slut bag and being a gold digger, and she just got tired of
being a
saying,
damn
hey,
gold digger.
this nigga Nas beat the shit out of me during our relationship.
She's full of shit.
You really do? You really
Yes, I
think
think
she is?
she is full of shit.
Man, Brandon, you always think these women is full of shit when they bring up some accusations.
Sexist.
Man. You are
Sexist.
very sexist.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling the truth. She did the same. She's talking about the same thing. Like she get all pissed off at Nas all because he's becoming more successful from his being an investor and all that, and she wants so much money and child support and all that. She's just doing it to get noticed again.
It's kind of hard seeing Nas beating up.
Yeah, I could not see him doing that.
It's just like with Fabulous. Like, it was just so hard for me seeing Fabulous because his demeanor is so cool. And he doesn't give you that loud. Yeah, he's relaxed. He doesn't give you that loud vibe. Like, yeah, I'm gonna beat a bitch ass. So I don't know. I don't know about that.
But I think she's just
I'm gonna tell you, Khalees used to, you know, give other boys milkshakes in the yard. So I mean,
my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, and they're like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours.
She might deserve a slap or two. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
Oh, shoot.
I'm just playing.
You pissed them all off now. They tweeting. This Grizz K fella's a sexist pig, and I will not allow him to work at any company in America.
Try to stop me, bitch. Try to stop me. It won't work. No, I don't have anything else.
I don't either.
Let me look and see it. Is anything happening on Twitter?
Do we want to know?
Drake and Kendrick Perkins about to throw fists at each other. Didn't talk about Kanye. Kanye's trending again.
Oh my god.
And his statement is trending number 3.
Steph is back.
Yeah, he scored 12 points in 12 minutes. Seems like you're doing good.
Mark Ruffalo spoiled Infinity War last year and everyone thought it was a joke.
I believe we're done, guys.
I don't know what he said.
I believe we're good.
Yo, don't tell me when we done. I say when we're done. I'm hosting the damn show. Shut up.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another Unfiltered podcast. Before I close out, I want to, episode 16. Ladies and gentlemen, we're almost to 20. 4 more weeks. We're almost.
We gotta do something. We gotta do something big for the fans at 20. We gotta do something different.
At 20, I think we should start celebrating at 50.
50?
No, 100. 100.
25.
100 is always the big episode. I say 100. Listen, y'all.
Like
if y'all help us,
so now.
fans out there on Twitch, YouTube, if we can successfully make it to 100 and we can up the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe we can invite some guests. You know what I'm saying?
We need some
talk
guests.
with us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it has to happen 100 episode. The 100 episode has to be special. But y'all the subscribers, the followers of the show, y'all gotta help us out, man. We gotta get, better. If there's something that we need to do, if there's something that we need to do to improve the show that y'all would like to see, you know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid to let us know in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Because we want to give y'all the best content that we can give you.
Exactly.
But we have done good on the views. We're over 100 views.
Oh, nice.
So I did some counting up on the views. We are over 100 views. We actually been over 100 views for a while. I think last week we crossed over at 100. Yeah, we've been doing so good, but the subscribers are still at 6. Help us out, man.
We need to increase that watch time. We need our watch time to go up. That means watch the video, just have it on in the back. You ain't gotta actually listen. Just have it playing while you're cooking.
Exactly. We're still in the conversation of whether we want to put our content on SoundCloud. You know what I'm saying? For the people who want to listen at work and can't pull up their YouTube because YouTube is doing some fuck ass shit. Because so far I'm not using my fucking SoundCloud, so I don't know. Might put that shit on there.
Retired ass rapper.
But y'all gotta support us, man. Y'all really do. Hit the like button if you're new to it. Hit that subscribe. Share with your friends and family. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you. If you haven't followed our Twitch, Unfiltered Gang on Twitch, so you can catch a live show of us right now. Yes, go follow us on Unfiltered Gang on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should already know our own Twitters. It should be under the fucking video somewhere.
It's always
it should
in the
be there.
description.
Description. It's on the video.
No, it's
body,
not on the
body,
video.
body.
I took that off the video like months ago.
You really?
Yeah, it's on the. It's always in the description.
Well, it's in the description, folks. If you're not too lazy, you can click the fucking arrow and you can see that our names is on the description. But other than that, I hope y'all have a great week. I hope we gave y'all a good show this week, and we shall see y'all next week. Peace out.
Get out!
Pinch your fingernails cause you fly. Take her to Chanel cause you fine. 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 Take her to Chanel cause you